Grand Rising, and thank you for being here this morning. Welcome to Public Safety and Governance Committee. I am your chair, Scotty Johnson. I'm joined by the Vice Chair, the Vice Mayor, Jan Michelle Kearney, committee members Anna Albee and Mark Jeffries. We will begin with public comment. First up for 2 minutes, I believe it's Todd Dawson. You have the privilege of the floor for 2 minutes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone. As he said, my name is Todd Dawson, and business owner of Dawson Heating and Air Conditioning, and we're at 7523 Reading Road in Roseline in the city of Cincinnati. So what I come down here to share with you guys is something that is already known. We've had, 3 shootings this past weekend. There's been 23 reported over the last couple of years. And so we know that if that's all the reported shootings, that there are many and probably double unreported. We have, liquor bottles, nails thrown in our parking lot. It's the disturbance to the tenants that reside at our property. And it's just a danger and once again, a known nuisance to our community. We have a club that is operating on a liquor license that is not valid. We have after-hour hookah bars that is bringing an element to the community that is dangerous for the community, and residents are actually scared and have bullets in their fences, and cars damaged and property damage. So I just want this committee to address the issues that are a known factor in our community and a danger to our community and a nuisance. So that's why I came down here to express today. So thank you for the time.
Mr. Dawson, just
Yes,
for
sir.
clarification purposes, sir, you're talking about in the 7500 block of Reading Road?
Yes, sir.
In Roseline?
Absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted that to be crystal clear.
Correct. And across the street, they had, the store across the street had the windows shot out. One incident that happened before the shooting weekend. So it's just ongoing and it's getting worse.
All righty. Thank you very much, Mr. Dawson.
Thank you for your time.
Greatly appreciate it. Carrie Douglas.
Hello.
All right. Hello.
My name is Carrie Douglas. I am treasurer of the Roseline Business Alliance, and I am here to read a statement from the president of the Roseline Business Alliance, Ronald L. Mosley, Sr. My apologies. I had doctor's appointments and was unable to attend. As president of the RBA, we back all the businesses and residents represented here today. I want to remind some members of this committee of a meeting 4 years ago at Woodward High School when I made the statement that the City Council is not hearing the residents of Roseline. Councilman Johnson responded, "Let me assure you that we hear you, Mr. Mosley. We do not want, nor do we need businesses like Infinity Rose, Miami Hookah, and Vibes Hookah bars in our community. The next time we speak on this matter will be at the voting box."
Thank you, Ms. Douglas. Thaddeus Dawson.
Good morning.
Hello.
I'm Thaddeus Dawson, Sr., the former owner of Dawson Heating and Air Conditioning. I'm now the landlord for Dawson Heating and Air Conditioning. We have apartments that are above Dawson Heating and Air Conditioning, 5 to be exact. People are working and they come home to be at peace, but we can't be at peace on the weekends because of the bar across the street, because of the hookah bar. Anyway, it's constant disturbance, okay? And if you ask somebody to move, they get angry and they'll say some ugly things. And the thing that I found out from the police officer is that probably less than 1% of the people who are causing this disturbance actually are Roseline people, you know. So I'm thinking that we got some pretty decent people in Roseline. We got some pretty decent people in Roseline. It's the outsiders that's coming in and making it a little messy for us. I'm constantly picking up bottles, trash, and our address is 7523 Reading Road. If you ride past our building, you wouldn't know if you were in Oakley. We have flowers, we have bushes, our building's painted. We care about Roseline. My mom was in Roseline for over 40 years, you know, so we are Roseline. So I would need your help to try to slow this thing down or eliminate it, preferably, you know, and make our place a decent place for folks to live, you know. So thanks very much for your time.
Mr. Dawson, I'd like to say thank you very much for your years of service and commitment to keeping your business in the city of Cincinnati. It's greatly appreciated, and we hear you loud and clear. So thank you for your years of service to the city of Cincinnati.
Thank you.
Corey King, have the privilege of the floor for 2 minutes.
Good morning. To the members of the Cincinnati's Public Safety and Governance Committee, my name is Corey King, and I serve as the Executive Director of Transplant at UC Health. I would like to thank the City Administration for their thorough report on the adoption of paid leave policy for city employees for choosing to provide the gift of life through living organ and bone marrow donation. I'd also like to thank the Vice Mayor, Closing the Health Gap, and Network for Hope for their support and leadership on this issue. Living donation is a gift of life that leads to better health outcomes and increased quality of life to the recipient. Proposal 1, outlined in this report, offers the most robust benefit, providing up to 240 hours of paid leave organ donation and 56 hours of bone marrow donation. The level of leave aligns with federal and state standards and allows for full recovery time in most cases. In May of this year, the Hamilton County Commissioners unanimously adopted a similar policy for their employees, and by July of this year had amended their various collective bargaining agreements to extend this policy to all full-time union and non-union positions. They were able to do this without the need of additional FTEs to implement the policy. We strongly believe the same is possible for the city of Cincinnati. Currently, there are still over 100,000 Americans waiting for this life-saving organ. Through the passage of this policy, Cincinnati would join peer cities like Columbus in offering this benefit, drive crucial self-awareness for the need of impact of living organ donation, and enhance the city's reputation as a premier employer. We strongly support the adoption of the living organ and bone marrow paid leave policy as outlined in Proposal 1, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. I think that concludes the public comment portion. We have no online speakers.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
If I could just say for our Roselawn residents, before you guys leave, I have been working with Mr. Mosby and the administration. Within the next week, we'll be offering an ordinance to regulate hookah bars. So more to come on that, but Cleveland, other cities do regulate it. We have no regulation now, and this will propose some regulation. So just did want to note that, and thank you for coming down.
Thank you, Mr. Jeffries. Greatly appreciate that. We will move now to the agenda. We're going to go a little bit out of order. We are going to come back to item number 1, if that's okay with you, Vice Mayor. And we are going to look at item 2, 3, and 4. Item number 2, 3, and 4. If it's okay with the committee, we will indefinitely postpone those items 2, 3, and 4 because we have a B version of 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7 address the B version of 2, 3, and 4. And the reason for this is because we want to make sure that, and to help me out, make sure I'm running the right track, because of the new contract that ASME just received, we want to make sure that the dietary technician, the construction inspectors 1 and inspector 2, and in the waterworks maintenance worker number 2 all receive adequate compensation with the new contract. So we're indefinitely postponing items 2, 3, and 4. And I'm not sure if I need, and if it's okay, we'll put items 5, 6, and 7 on for passage. Is that crystal clear or clear as mud?
Crystal clear.
Okay. I did a good job. Thank you. There you go. Did a good job. So items 5, 6, and 7 on for passage. Hearing no objection, and indefinitely postpone 2, 3, and 4. All right. We'll jump to item number 1, and I will turn it over to my vice chair, the vice mayor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Yeah, so item 1, we asked for a report about organ donations to give more leave time to employees who wanted to do this. I think Mr. King really said it all when he talked about, you know, there are 100,000 people in the U.S. on the waiting list for a kidney. There are others on waiting lists for, you know, for liver transplants, all kinds of, there are many things we can do to actually save lives. And so this is for living donors. There are other cities, he mentioned Columbus, that have already done this. There's some federal and state laws, standards that actually we would like to abide by. So thank you. I want to thank the administration and the Office of Human Resources for this report. It gives 3 different proposals, and as Mr. King pointed out, proposal 1 is really the one that we need. This one aligns with the federal and state standards and includes 240 hours of paid leave for organ donation and 56 hours of paid leave for bone marrow donation. So there might be some costs to this. The HR department mentioned that this one is preferred, but there could be some costs, and so we are going to go back to them to see what those costs are, you know, what they're estimating, to see if that's something we can do. So more to come.
All right. Thank you, Vice Mayor. This is, when you talk about making sure our city employees are being taken care of and have adequate time to either donate or recover, in recovery from such an important, in a lot of cases, life-saving measures.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're up to date as a city and we are showing support for our employees. So thank you very much for that. Any questions, comments, concerns? And I guess we'll file item number 1. Quick and to the point. If there's no further business, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.